Welcome to Everything Arsenal. Only 4 days remaining in the transfer window. Will Arsenal finally get Yuri Tielemans, or will this deal fall through? So let's talk about the updates from today. Just Tielemans in this video because that is the one guy that we really want. Partey is out injured. It won't be for too long, but you saw when El Neni comes in, the quality kind of drops off. And Tielemans is a player who can play for us in the Partey role, in the Xhaka role. He definitely add a lot for us, or add a lot to our team. So today, Fabio Romano was asked, and he said Arsenal will try to find the right opportunity with Edu and Mikel Arteta busy in the next hours and days. Arsenal have left it a little late, but we're focusing on outgoings. It won't be easy, but let's see what happens in the next few days. So, as Fabio Romano says, we have been focusing on getting rid of players. We still haven't even gotten rid of all the players we wanted to let go. Like Niles is still here, Bellerin is still here. I'm expecting them to be leaving very, very soon. But Pablo Mari has gone. Obviously, players like Tavares has left as well. Torreira has left. Balogun has gone out on loan. We were busy getting rid of players. We've gotten rid of almost 20 players. If you had the likes of Guendouzi, Lacazette, Mavropanos, we've gotten rid of a lot of players. So that is why I'm kind of thinking we are definitely going to bring in players, and will Tielemans be one of them? So according to reports today, one of them suggested that Leicester are still asking for about 35 to 40 million for Tielemans. Arsenal have no intention to pay such an amount for a player who has a year left in his contract. So I guess this finally answers our question, because we've been asking ourselves since May, why have Arsenal not signed Tielemans yet? June 1st, why are Arsenal still not signing Tielemans? Middle of June, what are Arsenal waiting for? End of June, other teams are signing players. Why are we not going for Tielemans if he's only going to cost 25 million? A lot of us have been asking all those questions. It's finally looking like it's because of the money. Leicester seem to be wanting 35 million pounds, close even to 40 million pounds. But with 1 year remaining on his contract, Arsenal are not keen on paying that money. They feel like that will be too much for a player who has only 1 year remaining on his contract, which is fair. The one thing I don't want us to do in the transfer market is get bullied. Over the years, we've been bullied a lot. Like the way Ramsey left for Juventus on a free, and then they almost sold him back to us. That is being bullied in the transfer market. The way we've had to pay a lot of money for so many players. The way our players leave for almost nothing every single season, when other teams like Chelsea can get even close to 40 million for Hudson-Odoi if they wanted. I don't like us being bullied in the transfer market. So I have no problem with Edu and Arteta having their stance. If they feel like the money is too much, fine. So that is what the latest news says. Personally, even after saying that, I still feel like Tielemans is worth that kind of money. Maybe the contract issue is the problem. 1 year, definitely a player shouldn't be 35 to 40 million. That still feels a lot. But with that said as well, we still paid 45 million for Gabriel Jesus, who only had 1 year remaining on his contract. But then again, that is Man City. Like, even if you sign a player from Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, a player who has 1 week remaining on their contract, and you ask to pay 100 million, you're going to pay, because the players who are coming from those teams are high quality. So that is the reason why we've not gotten Tielemans through the door. So with the 4 days remaining, as I said yesterday, we are still waiting for one of the team to budge, either for Leicester to say, you know what, fine, we'll take the 25 million for Tielemans because we don't want to lose him on a free next summer, because Tielemans doesn't want to sign a deal. Or will Arsenal finally make the move and say, you know what, fine, we'll pay the 35 million, or maybe you'll pay 25 million plus give you a player or something. That can also be an option. So that is on Tielemans. Also, more news on him. Remember 2 months ago, he's put his house on sale, up for sale, sorry. Recently as today morning, news has emerged that Yuri Tielemans has finally sold his home in Leicestershire and is living in temporary accommodation. Like that just seems very funny and odd. Like, why would someone sell their house and live in a temporary accommodation if they're expecting to stay at Leicester? Like, that is so funny. But obviously, as the article goes on to say, or the post goes on to say, Tielemans and family expect to get a late move to another Premier League club, but it's not only Arsenal. The fact that Tielemans has sold his house doesn't mean he's definitely joining Arsenal, as it could be Man United, it could be Liverpool, it could be Newcastle United, all those teams. But Man United, they have already bought in Casemiro. Liverpool are definitely looking for a midfielder. So that is the one thread that I have. Liverpool can just basically say, you know what, you have that 40 million and you can get him. So as of now, I'd say Liverpool are the threat in terms of getting Tielemans instead of us. But why would a guy sell his house if he's going to stay there? That feels so odd. So hopefully they're talking behind the scenes, and they're not letting the media and the likes of Fabrizio Romano know anything going behind the scenes. And then maybe just hear from nowhere, Tielemans has joined us. No, Tielemans is coming for a medical tomorrow. I'd love that to happen. We don't have to know everything that is going on. Hopefully they're doing something behind the scenes, and hopefully they can get him through the door. So that's the latest on Tielemans. I definitely love him to join Arsenal. We need a midfielder. We've talked about him for such a long time. He has already won Leicester City the FA Cup. Leicester not doing well this season. They're bottom of the table, and a lot of players are wanting to leave. And if Tielemans wants to leave as well, let's bring him to Arsenal. The other day when he played Leicester, the fans were singing, he wants to be here. He wants to be here at the Emirates Stadium. So let's hope we get that deal done very, very soon. More updates coming up as well. Thank you for watching. Catch up with you on the next one.